and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Wes Hazard.
Hey, what's up? Thank you. All right. How you guys doing? Doing good? Woo. Yeah. All right. So glad to be here. Love performing here. And please, round of applause for Kevin and Geek Comedy Night. This is his birthday. Come on. Woo. Yeah. Fantastic, fantastic. I love me some Twilight Zone. That is the only patriotic tradition that I uphold on July 4th. All right, like July 4th, don't talk to me. I'm watching Twilight Zone pretty much all day long. Like, you know, that's weird that our country, that's how we decided to commemorate. Like, that's what my main thing that I do. I don't go to rallies. I don't like hold a flag. I watch Rod Serling fuck with people's heads for like hours. All right, that's fantastic. I love that. Twilight Zone. It's sort of weird because like people often forget like if Twilight Zone was Community, then concurrent to that, you had The Outer Limits' Big Bang Theory back in the day. Except that Outer Limits sucked significantly less than Big Bang Theory, and it was great. And I just want to shout out to that. No one ever recognizes Outer Limits. Fantastic film series. So I'm a geek myself. This looks a lot like my bedroom, fantasy bedroom. I want to share something. You don't usually talk about this outside of performance space because I want to maintain some level of social standing at all. But I will reveal to you that I was the president of my high school science fiction club. All right, like totally, yeah, I did that. It was great. Normally people do not applaud for that. There was a lot of punching, but I'm glad. Thank you. It was fantastic. It was called Alternate Infinity. That was the name of it. It was crazy. Like it was so weird because like I don't know if you guys had this. If you had like our science fiction club at your high school, we had a really convenient thing. It was like a bylaw right in the student handbook that really made the job easier for me. Where if you were the president of the sci-fi club, you automatically became the president of the abstinence education group. It was fantastic, like, that just dovetailed. It was really convenient. That guy's playing Game Boy in the back right now. Love it. All right, great. Like, didn't even blink an eye. It's like, fuck, I'm on the next level. I'm not even gonna look at you. All right, nice. Like it. All right, so that was fantastic. I want to tell you something like that. All right, so obviously geeky heritage. If you hadn't gotten it from like the Pocket Protector and the General Urkel flavor, but this summer I did something. I took my geek to the next level. I did something I thought I would die and never do. And like this was like a level 11 geek shit. Right? This summer, I swear to God, for the first time ever, I went to my first ever Star Trek convention. Okay, I did that. Yeah, it happened. It was just fell into my lap. I wasn't planning on it the night before. Friend on Facebook was like, "Hey, my buddy bailed on me. Got an extra ticket. Anyone want to go?" I was like, "Yeah, let's do this." So I went there. It was down at High Convention Center, and it was crazy because so much happened. It was beautiful. I would go again in a second. But more important than anything, I think I experienced the greatest moment of racial pride that I've ever had in my entire life at this thing. Okay, this is what happened. It was after the convention had pretty much broken up for the day. I'm in the hallway, they're clearing off tables and everything like that. I'm sitting on the ground charging up my phone, and out of an elevator, who walks out of an elevator? I shit you not, I swear to God, LeVar Burton. LeVar Burton came out of this elevator, like, Jodie LaForge, reading Rainbow, like that motherfucker. Like, I was like, oh my God, I was like starstruck. Like, I was starstruck. He came out, and what was crazy about it, he was so cool. He had so much swag. Like he had his luggage with him, but he was getting like VIP treatment. Like the hotel concierge was with him. Was like, right this way, Mr. Burton. Like and people were trying to roll up on him to get autographs. He's like, back away. He's not ready to take autographs right now. I was like, damn. I did not know Jordan LaForge rolled like that. Like that was amazing. All right. I saw that and I was like, that's beautiful, beautiful thing. But then I saw something even better. I looked to my left. Same time, like 2 seconds later, I saw 3 adult black Star Trek cosplayers, all right? Full uniform, all right? It was amazing, all right? 2 of them had Deep Space Nine engineering uniforms. 1 of them had an original series command uniform. Don't ask me how I know the colors, I know. All right, I saw that, and I was like, oh my, when I saw those 2 things together, I was like, this is what Rosa Parks fought for, all right here. This is the forget Obama being elected. This is the greatest shit of all time, all right? Racial equality in America. Like, it was beautiful. It shed a tear. It was so great. Another thing I saw that same day was crazy. I was really close to the man of the hour, which if you go to a Star Trek convention, you can't meet anybody bigger than this, all right? I was like 100 feet away from Mr. William Shatner himself, all right? He's up on stage. He's doing Q&A. 1,000-person convention hall, almost capacity to see this guy. He's a pro. He's been doing this forever. He's smooth, witty, like just really nice. And after his Q&A, after his question, his interview, he had like a line of like 20 people deep on each side of the stage to come asking questions. And like people were really excited to see William Shatner. He's like king of the nerds, which is weird because you can tell watching that he is not one. He hates all of you. All right, like it was like you can tell like he wasn't like a jock like dunk your head in the toilet like football player in high school, but he wasn't one of us. Like he was definitely like, and it's gonna be this weird purgatory where you're idolized by people that you loathe. I don't know. I want to get to that level one day. But he was like, the people on the side of the stage asking the questions, and the blind's so thick you can't even see some of the people. Like that many people are clogged up. And fourth question in, someone says something you can't really hear it, and then he just bends down and he's like, "Little girl, what's your question?" And all you hear out of this like crowd, 1,000 people, is, "I'm a boy!" And I was like, "Oh, shit, oh!" I said out loud in front of a crowded convention of 1,000 people, I said, "That shit's gonna hurt forever." And I know that's true because it is gonna hurt forever. Very similar thing happened to me. 11th grade, I was in Model Senate. I went up to go ask the moderator a question. I had a hat very low over my eyes, and he's like, "Young miss, what's your question?" And everybody laughed at me. Everybody. And that was like 15 years ago, and that still hurts when I think about it. And that wasn't coming from Captain Kirk in front of 1,000 people either, right? That kid is messed up for life, all right? Like, you just got punked by your idol in front of 1,000 people, all right? I tell you that. I tell you what, like, there was a little pillow that got soaked in some nerd tears that night, all right? No way about it. That was crazy. So that was amazing. I would definitely go to Star Trek convention in a second. And what I wanted to do, I was asked to do something by request, and I'm very happy to do it because I like doing this. Little change of pace. We're up here having some jokey jokes. I am going to read a poem for you, and I wrote it for a chapbook that I put out earlier this year. And I think it's really apropos for this stage and audience, but a little bit of change in tone. So probably, I would say, not funny, but you can still appreciate, maybe, I would say. So I put out this chapbook earlier this year for poetry, and this guy had a movie come out this year, and I put this out earlier this year thinking about that. So here we go. This one is called Demigod Trials. Certainly one of the most overlooked burdens on Superman is that he daily has to listen to thousands of people die with his name on their lips. Think of it. With him in the skies, only a handful of people on the planet could be unaware of his existence and abilities. Here is a man who can fly, stop bullets, lift a tank, outrun the speed of sound, and render metal molten with a sharp stare. Given his power, we can assume that in moments of life or death desperation, thousands of people daily scream his name in the terrified hope that it will come streaking through the sky and scoop them from their doom. People caught in earthquakes, people in dead-engine airplanes spiraling toward the ground, people in dark alleys with their murderers approaching. All of them, when caught in their cornered animal fear, must cry wild for his last chance aid and rescue. But even Superman can't be everywhere to stop all that death. He can certainly hear it, though. Perhaps his greatest power is his ability to remain sane. Thank you very much.